all right.
Hurry up, make me coming out of the rain.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Bev, darling. Nice to see you. Dreadful weather out there.
What you doing standing talking to yourself? Your father reach here yet?
From where?
Him say he would meet me here after the doctor.
Oh, what's wrong with him now?
Black up.
He's got a cold, has he?
Him bowels black up all week. Now him have a mental block. Frightened to go in case him bring down him hemorrhoids.
He needs to change his diet. It's all that West Indian stodge he eats.
Is my cooking you talking about like that?
Just ignore me, Mum. You usually do.
What you busy writing now?
Oh, just foolishness. You know the sort of stuff. Used to dump it in the bin to make the house look tidy. Stuff like my exam coursework.
When I ask you something, why you can't just answer me straight? Where's Aisha?
She's upstairs. Still got that tummy bug. Hi, Dad. How did it go?
That's the trouble. I want to go and can't go. And the man couldn't do a damn thing except chat.
Well, maybe the walk here and back will shift it.
Something better hurry up and shift. The inside feel like a broke down cement mixer.
What you say?
I have to change my diet. Stop eat the West Indian starch you cook me. Plenty of fresh fruit, raw vegetables and bran flakes.
Hi, Grandad. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Pinnock. You all right, Grandad?
Hello,
Catherine.
Don't mind me, Aisha. My stomach just going through rigor mortis.
How you feeling, Aisha?
My tummy still hurts a bit.
So why you not upstairs in bed?
We got bored.
You sick as well, Catherine?
Sick of not doing anything. We came down for something to eat. What's for dinner, Mum?
Aisha, I'm not cooking. I thought you said you wanted something out of the freezer.
Something out of the freezer? As the child stepped through the door, I noticed how all the blood gone out of her face. How you expect a sick child like this to go without food?
Mum, have you had a look in the freezer?
You call them freeze up nonsense proper food? I just buy this at the market. Me and you will go in the kitchen and make dinner, all right?
Oh, what is that?
Cow food.
Cow's feet?
Put a little thyme, some hot pepper, and flour dumpling. You have delicious soup.
That's gross.
Beverly, how you bringing up the child not to know what cow foot is?
Of course she's seen one of those before.
Yeah, but not in our house.
I bet you wouldn't go on like that if it was a fish finger.
What's wrong with fish fingers?
Foot, finger, what's the difference?
Are you having some, Grandad?
Not while I'm on my high-fiber diet.
Good. While we having the soup, you can sit in front of the vegetable rack. Come on, Aisha, make we start cook before you get wind in your stomach.
What happened to the rest of the cow, Mrs. Pinnock?
Dad, why don't you sit down?
Now I know what your mother did feel like when she was 9 months pregnant, and she said she couldn't wait to drop it.
Dad, take these, go up those stairs, sit on that toilet, and don't come down until you've given birth, okay?
Where's his toenails, Mrs. Pinnock?
You won't find out till you try, so.
I would, but I think my mum's calling me. See you Monday, Aisha. See ya. Good luck. Is Grandad coming down?
He's busy.
Constipation today, rheumatism tomorrow. That man was satisfied till him gone right through the medical dictionary.
Has he always been like that?
As him set foot in England, him complaining. The country don't agree with him. The weather give him rising damp. And the people sneeze all over him. Always something to complain about.
And do you think he'll ever change?
Come on, Aisha.
I can't.
You don't know what you're missing.
That's just it. Keep thinking of the poor cow somewhere missing its feet. I'm sick.
Well, there's no point wanting to be sick now. Grandad's still in the bathroom.
What I tell you? Now the child catch wind in her stomach. Why you young people leave it so late before you cook dinner?
She's old enough to make herself a snack if she's hungry.
Snack? Beverly, what kind kind of example you setting for the child?
Excuse me.
Don't keep having a go at me. She was born here. You can't expect her to relate to the kind of stuff you were brought up on.
And what's wrong with it?
Oh, apart from her not liking it, I just don't have the time. All this stew this, fricassee that, pull its toenails off, stand over it and boil it for 3 hours lark. Give me a deep pan pizza any day.
You know anything about time? 4 o'clock in the morning, your father used to have to get up.
Here we go.
Just so him could get a seat and wouldn't have to crush up against pig farmer and all kinds of rancid, sweating neck back on the country bus.
I get the same problem on the Northern Line.
Meanwhile, it took me nearly a whole day to walk from Linstead Market. Yam and green banana on my head strapped to my back, on top of my shoulder, just so you and your father could have food in your belly.
Well, those jumbo soap powders and crunchy nut cornflakes are no joke for me, you know. It's not just your generation who've got something to complain about.
You think so?
What's wrong, Dad?
You can't see. We gone from constipation onto piles now.
Oh, that reminds me. Guess who phoned this morning?
Lord, put me out of my misery.
All right, Dad, give me a chance. Auntie Belinda. Barry used to have a thing about bottoms. Maybe you ought to see him, Dad.
You're making light of my suffering, Beverly.
Sorry, Dad. She called you, but you were out. She got a phone call from Barry.
After she don't hear from him in 4 years? What him want from her?
He's bought this flat in Fulham and he wants her to make some curtains.
Typical. I don't know how any cousin of mine could turn out a son like that. Only child as well.
But you used to always go on about how wonderful he was.
That vicious little coconut dead boy. I just never want Belinda to know how she feel the family. Imagine, you could cope with one bad apple in the basket, but to have an empty basket with just one worm inside.
If that boy was a doctor, I wouldn't trust him to take on my gallstones. He might catapult me with them.
And yet you left me with him for 2 whole weeks.
It was just so you could have a holiday at your Auntie Belinda's.
A holiday in Leytonstone. All in my school term.
We couldn't afford butlins in them days.
You have time to chat about Barry when the pile's giving me so much trouble.
You're right, Dad. I'd better get back to that pile of deadlines on my desk. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations. My grown-up daughter. Mwah.
Will it hurt like this all the time?
Well, going by our family history, Gran got it bad. Her mum got it bad. I get it bad.
Oh.
Only joking. Of course it won't.
How do you know Gran got it bad? I thought she never talked about, you know, nature.
Oh, Auntie Belinda told me.
Well, what did Gran say when you first started?
She wasn't around. I was at Auntie Belinda's. I dread to think how she would have handled it. You know when you were little and you used to find these 5p's under your pillow every time you lost a tooth?
They weren't 5p's, they were French coins. You're so stingy.
I was a struggling writer.
When you're 8 years old and your mum gives you dud coins to put in the bubblegum machine, that's mental cruelty.
Anyway, whenever I complained of a stomachache, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and I'd find this little white thing under my pillow.
Did you ask her about it?
Yeah. And she used to say, "Don't take no notice, Beverly. It's just your pillow making a little baby in the middle of the night." Be grateful you haven't got a mum who's as prudish as that.
Can I phone Catherine?
Oh, too late for phone calls. Bed.
Mum.
Call her in the morning. Bed. Don't worry. First time's always the worst.
Night, Mum.
Night. Hello? Hi, Linda. Oh, sorry to call so late. Is Catherine still up? Good. Can I have a little word with her, please?
Breakfast ready yet?
What breakfast?
The Sunday morning breakfast we should have get 2 hours ago.
You don't hear what the doctor said? Find you on breakfast this morning. Take your frozen feet off this sofa.
Boy, no pity for a sick man, eh?
See your breakfast over there.
I take it all back. On this big Sunday morning, you expect me to eat wood chipping for breakfast? After I dream about plantain and fried breadfruit and crispy bacon.
God, Henry, eat the bran flakes and shut up!
Empty bag can't stand, you know.
What you doing with a child's swimming ring?
For what I'm about to receive on this Sunday morning, may my wife feel truly guilty.
Hello?
Hi, Mum. Just a quickie. Can you and Dad come over later? About 6. Great. Oh, and can you pick up something for Aisha on the way? A present. I'll tell you when you get here. I can't. It's a surprise.
Beverly, you know I don't like anybody to surprise me.
I gotta go. Oh, morning. That was a long sleep. How you feeling?
Okay. What are you doing?
Baking a cake.
What for?
Just felt like it.
Can I phone Catherine?
What about breakfast?
Don't fancy cake. Cross my heart, Catherine. And all the time I thought it was a tummy bug.
You cow, Aisha. You said you were going to wait for me. Does it hurt?
A bit.
Can you keep a secret? Promise you won't tell? Your mum phoned last night.
What? A party? For me?
She told me not to tell you because she wants it to be a surprise. Everyone's going to know about it, Aisha.
Who's everyone?
I don't know. But your mum is weird. If my mum ever did anything like that to me, I'd kill her. Anyway, see you later at your party. And don't you dare open your big mouth and tell her I told you. See ya.
Bye.
Aisha, are you off the phone?
Yes!
Your breakfast is on the table.
I'm not hungry.
How about getting in the bath then and putting on one of your new outfits?
What for?
It might make you feel better.
You gonna leave me? In this condition? Lord have mercy.
If I stay one more hour inside this house, I swear I'm going to...
Suppose anything happen.
All evening, all morning, all night, fuss. Look at your grandchild. Half tummy bug and not a word of complaint. You don't feel shame, Henry?
No, just pain.
You and your pain can keep one another company.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Miss Pinnock.
I'll take that, shall I? Don't want to give the game away.
Is she upstairs?
She got out the bath and went straight back to bed. Get her to cheer up before everybody comes round.
Aisha. It's all your fault.
What were you doing under there?
Hiding, what'd you think? Thanks for telling me about the party.
What's the problem?
If I go down there, I'll have everyone staring at me and talking about my business, won't I?
Yeah, well, just think of the presents. That's the important thing.
Am I getting presents?
Yeah. Do you want to know what I got you?
Hi, Mum. Oh, what's that?
Something for Aisha.
Cornmeal porridge. Is that your idea of a present? You didn't even wrap it.
I have the present in my bag.
So what's this for?
The child not well and you not cooking for her. What do you expect?
Mum, come in the kitchen. I've got something to tell you.
What? And what is all this surprise business?
Mum, I'm going to tell you something, but I don't want you to get excited.
Tell me now.
I said don't get excited.
Oh, you expect me not to get excited when you already tell me not to get excited?
It's Aisha.
What? What happened?
Well, last night she had a visitor.
Visitor?
Well, it happens at this age. That's a surprise. And I'm having a celebration for her.
Celebration? Beverly, you mad? Son of Mary, what is this I hearing?
Mum, your hearing's fine.
And what all this have to do with me?
She's your granddaughter.
And your father is my husband.
So?
You see me having party for him, know him have piles?
Okay, Mum, I just thought that maybe you'd want to come round and give your only grandchild a little bit of support and advice.
What you want me to tell her?
Something grandmotherly. Only make sure it's not what you told me.
What you talking about? I never tell you anything.
Exactly.
Hi, Gran.
What you doing down here, Aisha?
Getting a glass of water.
Why you never call first?
Sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to.
Mum, she's not sick.
What you mean the child not sick?
I'm all right, Grandma.
What makes you think she's sick, Mum?
Just because she have...
Aisha, I've just told Gran the news. Oh, that'll be our surprise visitor.
What going on inside this madhouse?
Oh, you'll find out in a minute.
Aisha, you don't think your mother gone out of her head? I'm talking about common decency and the girl going on like me prudish or something.
Thanks for coming around at such short notice, Auntie.
You know me, can't resist the surprise. I come straight from off my shift.
We're in the kitchen.
Belinda, how you doing, Pinnock? Where you been hiding? You're so scarce since Christmas.
You know me, always busy. If I'm not driving bus, I'm driving shopping trolley. Taisha, you grow tall.
Hi.
And who's this, your friend?
Catherine.
Nice to meet you.
You must excuse how she dressed. We was just going upstairs to put on something nice.
Oh, she look fine to me, Pinnock.
Come on, Aisha.
What a wish, you're growing nice and pretty, Beverly.
Takes after her mum. Anyway, what's all this about Barry?
Buy property in Fulham, my dear.
Going up market, is he?
Phoned me out of the blue, nearly set off me angina. After 4 years, the first thing that come out of his mouth, "Hi, Mum, fancy running me up 2 curtains?"
That sounds like Barry, ordering people around. He met his match with me, though.
I never see 2 children fight like puss and dog like you two.
You remember the time we started in the attic and ended up on the doormat?
That's because you punched him in the belly.
Is that what he told you? He kept pestering me. He wouldn't leave my bum alone.
So, what's the celebration then? Aisha's birthday?
Sort of. You remember my big day all those years ago in your house?
How could I forget?
Well, it's Aisha's big day today.
Oh, I see.
And I just thought I'd keep the tradition going and mark the day by inviting Auntie around.
Oh, lovely that you think of me, Beverly. Listen to him.
Who? It's not Barry, is it?
I dare him set him watch and say him giving me 10 minutes.
He hasn't changed much, has he? He used to kick down the bathroom door if I was in there longer than 5 minutes. Why didn't he come in?
Shy, I suppose.
Barry, you must be joking. Hi.
Bev,
Aren't you coming in?
I'm in a bit of a hurry.
After all these years, you can't even pop in for 10 minutes?
Well, actually, it's the BMW. It's spanking new, and well, this isn't what you'd call an upmarket area.
Oh. Well, in that case, you better handcuff yourself to it.
Well, I suppose it's a good test for the computer alarm system. It cost me an arm and a leg.
Straight ahead.
Ladies first.
Oh, lady.
Figure of speech.
Go on. After you.
Oh, I see. You still think I have that little boy fascination for slapping your skinny bottom? Come on, Bev. Grow up. This is a cozy little nest.
Is that a problem?
Not bad for Finsbury Park.
Oh, really? You who grew penicillin on his bed sheets and kept milk bottles under your bed for nighttime emergencies.
So you decide to come inside, Barry?
Well, Bev twisted my arm. You realize we can't stop for long, Mother?
Listen, I just got here. Give me a minute, no?
My new studio flat. Mother's volunteered to measure my windows for a pair of custom-made curtains.
So that's why you're holding her hostage. Can I get you a cup of tea, Auntie?
If you insist.
I'm all right, darling.
How much arsenic would you like in it?
Same amount I put into yours, I think.
Oh, you too. Is Barry this?
The very one, Mrs. Pinnock.
You turned into such a big man. I can't believe what I've seen.
3 mornings a week in the gym, that's what does it, Mrs. Pinnock. You should try it, Bev. Firm up that flabby posterior of yours.
Beverly,
What?
I hope you're not going to upset the child in front of all these people.
Oh, what are you talking about?
This celebration foolishness.
It's my daughter's big day. I want her to remember it.
And what about Barry?
What about him?
You're going to shame her up in front of a man?
He's not my idea of one.
No sugar, Bev. Got to maintain the physique.
Excuse me while I get the sick bucket.
So Barry, how you making your money these days?
Aisha, Catherine!
Well, a little wheeling here, dealing there. You know how it is, Mrs. Pinnock.
You mean you work in a gambling place?
Actually, I sell timeshares.
That figures.
Ah, more young ladies.
Auntie, I know you're in a hurry to get Barry out of here, and I wouldn't want to hold you up.
Barry, Beverly was just saying how you grow into a handsome young gentleman with so much prospects.
I said what?
Oh, it's all right, Beverly. I must admit, I did catch the admiring look on the doorstep.
Don't flatter yourself, coconut head.
Open the door, Beverly. Why don't we all go into the front room? Barry? I shall bring some glasses.
Hello, Aisha. You probably don't remember me. I'm Barry, Belinda's son.
She looked just like Beverly. You don't think so, Barry?
I wouldn't be so unfair on the child, Mother.
Dad, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I could be dying inside that house, and not a soul would know about it.
You can't die from piles, Dad.
You think I'm going to take the chance?
Henry!
Belinda, what go on? Me sick in the bed and everybody around here having party.
How are you doing, Henry?
I wouldn't like to answer that.
Hello, Mr. Pinnock. Long time no see.
Is Barry this? The boy who used to love molest my daughter?
The very one, Mr. Pinnock.
Auntie? Dad?
I'm glad you've changed your mind about the tea, Beverly. This deserves a little pat.
Don't you dare, or you'll be looking for your fingers.
You used to have such a sense of play, Beverly. Where's it all gone?
Oh, behave yourself, Barry.
What's a little pat on the bottom between old friends? No big thing, is it, Mr. Pinnock?
What?
One of these.
Blouse and skirts! Is what wrong with you, boy? You's a damn idiot or what?
Can I have your attention, please? I wanted you all to come around and share in this celebration because today's a very special day for me as a mother and an extra special day for my daughter. So please, everyone, raise your glasses to Aisha's very first P-Day.
P-Day?
Use your coconut.
Congratulations, Aisha. What P stand for? Party?
Mum, aren't you going to congratulate your granddaughter?
Congratulations, Aisha.
Thanks, Gran.
If I may, I'd like to add my own little toast. To Aisha Pinnock on the day she became a young woman. May she prosper and achieve all she sets out to do in her adult life.
Well put, Barry.
And on this very significant day, I would also like to acknowledge Beverly's P-Day. Some 18 years ago, which I am pleased to say took place in my very own family home. I remember the hours she spent in the bathroom whilst I waited patiently and sensitively outside. But she braved the storm in those early days in Leytonstone, whilst her mother, Mrs. Pinnock, was undergoing a hysterectomy operation. Belated P-Day, Beverly. Happy P-Day, Aisha.
Mary, why can't you shut up?
Mum, hysterectomy? What's he talking about?
Didn't you know? You don't think those 2 weeks spent at our place was a holiday, do you? You were having it all taken away, weren't you, Mrs. Pinnock?
If I hear one more word out of your ignorant mouth, I'm going to give you such a slap and send you right back where you come from. And I don't mean where you live either.
Thanks for coming around, Auntie, and for giving Catherine a lift home.
No problem. Bye-bye, Aisha.
Bye. Thanks for the present.
My pleasure. See you soon, Pinnock.
Not if I see your son first. Take care now.
And you take care of your husband. It don't look at all well.
Say goodbye to Barry for me.
Big man like that sulking outside in the car.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I better go see if your father all right.
Bit of a flop, wasn't it?
Mum, why did you do it?
I didn't invite him, he just turned up.
I mean, telling everyone my business. It's up to me who I tell, not you.
I'm sorry. I didn't think, did I? Did I really embarrass you?
Get over it. Don't do it again.
You must be kidding.
I'm all right, Gran.
You sure?
Yeah.
How about a cup of mint tea?
No, Gran, no more drinks.
Your hot water bottle hot enough?
Yeah, it's scalding my leg.
Oh dear, let me put some cold water in it.
I'm only joking, Gran.
How you feeling?
I'm fine.
What a brave girl.
It's not that bad. Do you get it bad, Gran?
Aisha.
Well, it's just that...
Well,
Mum's...
I used to get it bad. But now, as you get older,
It gets better.
something like that.
Night, Gran.
Right, darling, have a nice sleep.
Night, my big girl.
Night, Mum.
Coming, Dad.
Aisha,
Yes, Gran?
in case you get up in the middle of the night, I put something under your pillow.
Yeah, I found it.
Aisha, get out the bed.
Why? What is it?
It's your grandfather.
What's wrong with him?
His piles have come out. We've got to get him to hospital.
No!
Typical man. Can't wrestle him upstage in a woman.
What's this for, Aisha?
Mum says your piles have come out. Happy P-Day, Grandad.